boy. Can I go to the pictures? What? Pictures, is it? I'll pictures you, my lad. What does that mean? There's lots of things I don't know. I'll make you smile on the other side of your face. Slash me. And look, there's one they use in Scotland. I'll take my hand off your face, my boy. It's the putting on at high speed I didn't fancy. No. I've started touching my willy. It's one of my more sort of disconcerting traits recently. Because I've been talking about people who touch theirs, and it has led me to touch mine. And there's a strange comfort to be had. You don't wiggle it about or anything. You check it like you check your change or credit cards or... When you fall off as you get older, like your hair. Perhaps when you're older you lose your willy. Panic in your soul. Usually happens to men in their 30s. Happened to me and mine. We're lying in the bath, luxuriating, and you look down, and there's your first grey pubic hair. That's your starter for 10. And I thought, God, how awful. Nobody told me about that. Because you don't get like Grecian 2000 adverts for a guy. You know, the guy walloping it down the front of the jeans. That's another thing I love is adverts. I love the lie. I like lies on that scale, especially. Because there's nothing wrong with lies. They're fabulous things. My God, I'm a liar for a living. You wouldn't take my word for it. There is no recession. I am loaded. At the Dow Jones Index, I don't even know who the man is. Right. Wouldn't speak to him if I did. So, what was I about to say? On a Saturday morning, in the papers, you get these adverts for things that they obviously can't sell. And people have gone, oh, God, leave it out. What? You know, a combined cigarette lighter and coat hanger or something. Right, so, you know those kind of things, you know, hat and shoes to match. So, yeah, you know the kind of thing, you know, open neck flannels. So yeah, bowler hat with sleeves, you know the kind of... People have a sort of ideas and they go, that'll take on. On a Saturday morning they appear. Trench coats. Smart trench coats. State size. And there's always a drawing. There's never photographs of these. It's always a drawing of some other bloody coach. It's certainly not the one you're getting through the post. And they sell great things. I've always been tempted to send away, especially for the big slipper. Have you seen the big slipper? I think these adverts are for people they're aimed at a section of the community who don't go anyplace. They watch the telly all the time. You know, well, I suppose your trench coat, you can watch telly in your trench coat if you like. But it's a one big slipper. And you put your 2 feet in it. And you watch television. In your slipper. And each of the family can have a slipper each. Right. I was always going to buy 2. I was going to buy a pair and leave them in the fireplace when I'm going out at night. Yeah, in case a burglar comes in. You can cheer the world up by doing things like that. A thing I haven't noticed in England, which is a very, very good thing, well, that is, it's a good thing you haven't got it, is in Scotland they say, well, that's all from television tonight. I bid you all a very, very good night. And especially those of you who live alone. You know what? Should have just reminded them. Some of them are terrifying, they say. And those of you who live alone, don't forget to lock the windows and stuff like that. And make sure the flamethrower's working. And the Doberman pincher's got the elastic band round the willy. Keep it on. Don't let it nod off. I always wanted to be in charge of that bit of the programme. Especially those of you who live alone. For God's sake, don't look behind you! Don't turn round! Another one they do is they say, and that's all tonight, and I hope you enjoyed the programmes as much as we did. We also enjoyed them the first time round, and yes, it's been great fun. And in the interest of safety, don't forget to switch off your TV before you go to bed. And for super safety, take the plug out of the wall altogether. Because the house could go on fire. The whole family could be barbecued. And they say, all right, enough, I must do... If I was the guy doing that, I'd sit at the desk, going, right. He'll be near the telly, he'll be stretching his hand out to put it off. Leave it alone! Do as you're told! Get back to your seat, I'm not finished! But these adverts... There's the big slipper. And save pounds. They have a pound sign that goes down and down and down. Save. Apostrophe S's. Cut your own hair. This thing. And they have this lethal looking thing with things down each side and a handle. And of course you buy it and you go, my God, the minute you, 3 feet from your hair, a big chunk falls out the side. Because hair's like that. You know, you've always, the barber always feels the hair that's dead as he's cutting your hair. You don't, you just see the result. But when you're actually just chipping away, it's a huge lump. It feels like a massive big lump. Oh my God. But I'll give you a bit of advice. Where are you going? Get back to your seat! Nobody leaves! Okay, lock the door! You're stalling something! Nobody leaves this building! I'll get him! Where's my bloody gun? Right. So if you buy that thing, and you'll be in the bathroom trying it because you don't want your family to see that you've bought it, the normal thing is go, oh, bugger that, and leave it. Throw it immediately in the bin. Because the time will come when you're out with the lads or whatever, you're at a party, a bit pissed. Yay! Take him in, do you? Oh, there's that thing! Hey! That'll do me! That's brilliant! It's a doddle! Look at that! Parsons-Carter! There's another great thing. It's an energy suit. And It's like a sleeping bag that you wear.